Lesson: Comparative Analysis of Global Data Subject Rights. Comparative analysis of global data subject rights is crucial for privacy managers navigating the complex web of international data protection laws. These rights, enshrined in various legislative frameworks, empower individuals to control their personal data, demanding a nuanced understanding from privacy professionals. The General Data Protection Regulation in the European Union, the California Consumer Privacy Act in the United States, and the Personal Information Protection and Electronic Documents Act in Canada exemplify how jurisdictions differ in their approach to data subject rights. Understanding these differences facilitates compliance, enhances data protection strategies, and ensures respect for individual privacy. Data subject rights are fundamental to data protection laws, serving as mechanisms to protect individuals' privacy in an increasingly digital world. Under the GDPR, these rights include the right to access, rectification, erasure, restriction of processing, data portability, and objection, among others. The GDPR's comprehensive approach to data protection is considered the gold standard, influencing legislation worldwide. Privacy managers must develop frameworks to address these rights effectively, ensuring that their organizations can respond promptly to requests and maintain compliance. Practical tools such as data mapping and inventory software can be invaluable in this regard, allowing organizations to track data flows and locate personal data efficiently. The CCPA grants California residents rights similar to those under the GDPR, but with key differences reflecting the U.S. legislative environment. Notably, the CCPA emphasizes transparency and consumer control, granting rights such as knowing what personal data is collected, the purpose of collection, and the parties to whom data is sold. The CCPA also introduces the concept of "do not sell my personal information," allowing consumers to opt out of the sale of their data. Privacy managers and companies operating under the CCPA must ensure clear communication and easy access to opt-out mechanisms, which can be facilitated through user-friendly interfaces and clear privacy policies. Canada's PIPEDA provides another lens through which to view data subject rights, emphasizing consent and accountability. PIPEDA requires organizations to obtain meaningful consent for data collection, use, and disclosure, and to maintain transparency about these practices. Privacy professionals must implement consent management systems to ensure compliance, leveraging tools that capture consent and facilitate easy withdrawal. These systems must be integrated with broader data governance frameworks to ensure that consent is respected throughout the data lifecycle. In practice, implementing these rights requires a strategic approach that considers the specific legal, cultural, and technological contexts of each jurisdiction. A comparative analysis reveals that while the rights themselves may be similar, the mechanisms for exercising them vary, necessitating tailored strategies. For instance, the right to data portability under the GDPR requires organizations to provide personal data in a structured, commonly used, and machine-readable format. Implementing this right may require significant technical infrastructure, including standardized data formats and secure data transfer protocols, which can be developed using open-source tools like portability.io. The case of the Austrian-based company noib illustrates the practical challenges of implementing data subject rights across jurisdictions. noib has filed numerous complaints against tech giants for GDPR violations, highlighting the difficulties companies face in ensuring compliance. These cases underscore the importance of robust data protection frameworks and proactive compliance strategies. Privacy managers must conduct regular audits, engage in continuous monitoring, and employ privacy impact assessments to identify and mitigate risks proactively. Moreover, statistics on data breach incidents highlight the necessity of robust data subject rights management. According to the Identity Theft Resource Center, the number of data breaches in the U.S. increased by 17% in 2021, affecting millions of individuals. These breaches often result in increased data subject requests, emphasizing the need for efficient processes to handle such requests. Implementing automated workflows and leveraging artificial intelligence can streamline these processes, reducing response times and ensuring accuracy. Another practical tool for managing data subject rights is the development of detailed privacy notices and policies. These documents should clearly outline the rights available to data subjects, the processes for exercising these rights, and the timelines for response. Privacy managers should collaborate with legal teams to ensure these documents comply with applicable laws and are regularly updated to reflect changes in legislation or organizational practices. Training programs for employees handling data subject requests are also essential, ensuring that staff are knowledgeable about legal requirements and organizational procedures. The role of technology cannot be overstated in facilitating the management of data subject rights. Privacy-enhancing technologies such as encryption, anonymization, and pseudonymization play a critical role in protecting personal data and ensuring compliance with data protection laws. These technologies help minimize the risk of data breaches and unauthorized access, thereby enhancing trust and safeguarding privacy. Privacy managers should advocate for the adoption of pets within their organizations, ensuring that data protection is embedded into the design of systems and processes. A comparative analysis of global data subject rights reveals the diversity and complexity of data protection laws across jurisdictions. By understanding these differences and implementing practical tools and frameworks, privacy managers can navigate the challenges of compliance and enhance their organization's data protection strategies. This requires a proactive approach, leveraging technology, strategic planning, and continuous learning to adapt to evolving legal landscapes. Ultimately, effective management of data subject rights not only ensures compliance, but also builds trust with consumers, fostering a culture of privacy and accountability.